Hello Year 1 and welcome to Thursday's geography lesson. I'm just going to share my screen with you so we can find out what we're going to be doing today. Now, so far this week we have been looking closely at Upton and all the human and physical features that we can find in Upton. So today we're going to go a little bit further afield and we're going to be looking at the continent of Africa and all the countries that are inside Africa. And we're going to compare their human and physical features to the United Kingdom's the UK's human and physical features. And then after that, I'm going to ask you to create your own land. It can be anything you want. You can put anything in there, your own world. The only thing is it must contain some human features and some physical features. So we're going to start with a quick true or false game. Here we go. True or false? A farm is a physical feature. Oh, that's a bit tricky. We've not really talked about farms yet. See if you can work out. Is a farm a physical feature? Yes or no? If you said no, you're right. A farm is not a physical feature. It is actually a human feature. It's been put there by people. The farmer and all the workers he has on his farm, they all manage and control what they plant and what they grow and all the machinery they use. They have the farmhouse, they have farms, they have the cow sheds and all sorts of different things which are not physical features. These are all human. They're all controlled by humans. A waterfall, beach, ocean and river are all human features. So just have a think. Are these made by people or are they naturally there? Are they physical? If you said that this is false, you are correct. A waterfall, a beach, an ocean and a river are all physical features. They are there no matter what. It's not affected by humans. They can't build an ocean. They can't build the beach. These things are naturally there. Now, maybe you could get some man-made beaches, but they wouldn't be leading out to the oceans as to the sea like they do with the natural ones. There are many human and physical features all over the world. If you said true, well done. It's not just in our country that we have human and physical features. They appear all over our world. Physical features are made by humans. And this is false. Of course it's false. We know that physical features are natural. They're not made by people. Human features are made by humans. It gives it away in the title, really, doesn't it? Human features are made by humans. Hopefully you all got that one as being true. There are more physical features in the countryside and more human features in a city. Oh, now we talked about this yesterday. Of course there are. Cities are made up of lots and lots of buildings. Okay, these can be buildings for homes, for shops, for offices, all sorts of different things, restaurants, supermarkets. There are lots and lots of these in a city. In the countryside, we're more likely to see towns and villages. Now, we're going to move on to exploring the differences between Africa and the United Kingdom using our physical and human features. So here I have a safari park in Africa and I have the New Forest National Park in the United Kingdom. Now, I wonder if you can pause the screen and just spend a bit of time talking about what the similarities are. So what things are the same, what things can you see that are the same, and what differences you can see. And when you're ready, click play and go to the next slide. Again, here I have two pictures. I have a picture of two football teams. One is in the United Kingdom, the one on the top here, and this one down here is a football match taking place in Africa. Now, having a close look, can you again pause the video and think about what things you can see that are the same and what things you can see that are different. And then when you're ready, click play for the next slide. Again, here we've got some beach huts. Now, you might recognise these beach huts. This is Hamworthy Park down here. And then up here, we have beach huts, which are in Africa. I'm not sure which country in Africa they're in, but they do look rather lovely. So can you again have a pause of your video and just try and look to see what's similar, what things are the same, and what things are different. And here I've got two shops. So this is the Spa shop from Upton. And here we have a shop in a poorer part of Africa, in one of the countries which don't have quite as much money as some of the other countries. And again, can you just pause the video, have a look, have a chat about what different things you can see, and things that are the same. And now there's quite a few on this page for you to have a look at. I have got two pictures, which is this one here and this one here, which are cities in Africa, two different cities. And then here I have, some of you might have guessed by looking at this here, this is Big Ben. Sorry, not Big Ben, there's Big Ben over there. This is the London Eye. We have our capital city of England, which is London. And down here we have a picture of one of our more rural areas, one more of our countryside areas. Now again, can you just have a look at these four pictures and just think about what things are the same in the pictures and what things are different in these pictures. And again, here I've got some houses. So this house is one in Africa, and this is one in a countryside in England. And again, can you just sit and think about what things are different and what things are the same between the two pictures? And again, here, this time, I've got two pictures of the UK. We've got the city of London, and down here we have got a countryside, and this is a little village inside the countryside. Could I ask you again to just have a look at these two and decide what are the things that you can see that are the same and what things can you see that are different? Now, it's over to you guys. We've had a look at some different features of physical and human, not just in the United Kingdom, but also in Africa. And now what I would like you to do is to create your very own world or land. It can be anything you want, but I would like you to make sure it includes some physical and some human features. Now you could make this out of Lego or Play-Doh or Small World toys, you could draw it, maybe you could go on the computer. If you have Minecraft, you could maybe do it on there if your parents let you, or maybe some other creating websites that you would be able to use. Maybe you could copy and paste pictures from Google and print them off. Make sure an adult's there to help you if you do choose to do this, and create a beautiful world for me. I'm going to show you some ideas that I thought of, and they might help to inspire you. So first of all, over here, I've got a Minecraft world. I haven't created this. I found it on the internet, but you could, if you're allowed by your adults and you have Minecraft, you could have a go at building a world like this. You could use some Play-Doh to maybe create your own world. Or maybe you could draw a beautiful world like this one here. This has got a bridge, which is made by humans. It's got a castle in the background made by humans. And then you can see lots of beautiful physical things all around. What would be fantastic with your picture is if you were to draw your lovely picture, or however you're going to choose to create it, and then maybe you could write some labels to describe and explain the different things that you've put into your wonderful world. Down here, I've made a fairy garden, and in my fairy garden, I have got a mixture of physical with my plants, and then I've got my house here, a little bird box and a nice little fairy swing. So I've got some human features also. If you've got some Lego, you could have a go at building a Lego world. So here we've got the water, the sea, we've got parkland over here, and then we've got roads and buildings, which are all human. So you've got a mixture of the physical with the sea and the parkland, and then you've got the human features. Or if you've got something you could make a little road out of, maybe you could find some little green card or something. You could create a farm, you could create some trees and a river or a pond. You could create a little city or a car park, anything you like to show your world. And remember, when you're finished, ask your grown-ups to take a photo, pop it on our tapestry so that we can see all your wonderful work. Good luck and goodbye.